I just want you to know that I've been listening to you. You ask me a lot about skincare. You ask me about our aging and changing skin. How do you combat crepiness? How do you combat loss of firmness and tightness around the jawline, crepiness along the arms, above the knees, eyes, elasticity? You used to have to go to spas and get these treatments for all different types of things. I mean, I've done videos before where I've gone in and I've done IPL for sunspot reduction. I've done laser hair therapy. All of these things are very effective. They work, but they're painful in two ways. They cost a lot of money and they hurt. So there are a lot of spa grade offerings, let's say, that can be done at home. So I want to feature a couple of things, products, one device, but a lot of skincare products that can really help with how your skin looks and feels, and things to also do in a proactive and a preventive way. The first thing that I want to talk about is a device that I'm using, and you most likely have heard of it. It is the Kenzie Hair Removal Multi-Lens IPL handset. And what's nice about this, I've had this for a while. As you know, I've done hair removal videos in the past. I've also done IPL for spot treatment, as I mentioned before. The great thing about this is that this IPL treatment, which stands for Intense Pulse Light, is something that you can do at home, and it's very cost effective because it lasts for a long, long time. I've been using the IPL hair removal handset for quite a while, and I'm seeing great results. I am practically hair-free after only 12 uses. Now, I started to see a big difference right at about 4 weeks in. My hair started to come back much slower and patchier. I'm actually going up to 2 weeks now in between shaving, but really that's just to catch a few stragglers. So if you've ever struggled with hair removal and you're looking for a product that produces permanent results, I can't recommend Kenzie enough. What's really nice is that this is not a device that you have to charge. It is a plug-in device with a 9-foot cord. And let me tell you, that goes a long way when you're in the bathroom and you want to either sit or stand and treat different areas of your body. So really simple, plug in your device. You power it on, green button flashes, hold it down. On the front side of it, there are lights. You just tap the green for the desired intensity. I like to do full intensity. And it talks about the different types of intensity levels for different skin tones and types. The darker the skin, the lower the level, the lighter skin, higher level. And you basically hold it down. Let's address areas where we ladies over 50 get hair and we need to get rid of. Yep. I'm going there. And you don't see the younger girls talking about this, do you? No, you don't. And what you can do is hold the pulse button down for 5 seconds for continuous flashes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you just slide and go. You'll start to notice results in as little as 2 weeks, full results in 12. Now, Kenzie offers this device for hair removal, and there are 2 attachments. One is specifically targeted for skin discoloration and hyperpigmentation. There is also another attachment for acne, and you only have to do this once a week. But it's great. You know, you can target your chest area. You know, this is where I get a lot of sunspots. And then to power it off, you just hold the power button in the back and it shuts down. So simple. You unplug the device and then you unplug it from your wall and you pack her up and put her away for next time. I do want to mention Kenzie is offering you a 20% discount for being my viewer if you use the code DOM20. So that is a big big deal. You can take a look at the link below to be able to click and get there, or you can go to their website, which is kenzi.com, KENZZI.com. Use that promo code DOMO. That's what my friends used to call me in high school. Use the code DOM20. That's what everybody at KPRC called me, DOM. Code DOM20 for your 20% off. But thank you so much, Kenzi. I appreciate you offering that to my viewers. And they also offer payment plans on their website as well. There's a 90-day money-back guarantee, so it's a safe purchase in my book. But we're going to start with that because I think starting with hair removal and anything to help with discoloration is a great thing. All right, after you have treated your body, we're moving on to body care. The number one thing I hear about is crepiness. Drives us crazy. I see it in me sometimes, photos, and you can see the crepey skin here in the inner arm or around the elbows, especially above the knee. It is exasperated when our skin is dry. So that's part one. And part two is just the natural aging process. And part three, if you've lost any weight, well, where's your skin gonna go? So the product that I am loving, and I'm gonna feature a lot of products in this line because they are specifically targeted for women our age and our skin's needs and what we're trying to rectify at this particular point. So it's Strivectin. This one is Body Crepe Control Tightening Cream. They use their proprietary blend of niacin, vitamin B3. I use a nice generous amount, especially on the areas where I feel my skin is crepey. It really works wonders. Very mild smell. It is not a heavy or greasy formulation. Obviously focusing on my arms and above my knees and anywhere I want to see results when it comes to crepiness and to help my skin to look firm. All right, so the next one that we're going to talk about as we kind of continue our spa at home, the number one area that I hear about from you all is the neck. The neck is driving everybody crazy, the neck. It's either, it's soft, it's hanging, or it's got the horizontal lines, or in my case, the bands and the vertical lines. Anyway, we will be using Strivectin, the Big Lift. This is their number one selling cream for lifting the neck area. So you use morning and night. Only a thin layer is needed, and you massage it into your neck and décolleté. Circular motions for the chest area. This one feels a little thicker than the body cream, but the skin here is much thinner. So for the neck, and you go in an upward motion, side of the neck. And I use this as a great opportunity for neck massage, which is another little treat. These, bands here can get really tight, and I just lift everything up. So now that we have tackled the neck, let's move on to the face. A lot of you use vitamin C, retinol, and it's important. So Strivectin has one. It's a multi-action Super C retinol brighten and correct vitamin C serum. So the vitamin C is, obviously for fine lines and wrinkles, but also hyperpigmentation as well. I'm always using vitamin C. I'm always using retinol. And of course, niacin and B3 is the tightening action that a lot of you are looking for, and products need to have that in order to help give you the firmness. But this serum is just something that I apply to the face. Now, if you have already your vitamin C serum, this would be the time to use it first thing, right when your skin is clean. And the next one is the Contour and Restore Face Cream. This is the one that also has the niacin and the B3 for tightening, specifically along the jawline. This is another opportunity to do a little face massage as well. So a little goes a long way. Take it, start on the jaw, and then kind of get it between my knuckles and do a jawline massage. You see all those jade rollers and things like that. And yes, they work, but what's so neat about this technique is that you're getting above the jawline and below the jawline. And it is this continued massaged upward motion. And this is really nice. You know, a lot of you ask me about the eye area. I have some fine lines around my eyes, we all do, but I really struggle with puffiness, especially in the morning. I think it's genetic for me, it's always been that way. So I get puffy all around here and around here, and it's very hard sometimes to find an eye cream that can treat both under eye and on top of the eye. So this is their Tighten and Lift Peptite. It is their tightening eye serum. It brightens, it reduces fine lines. It also takes care of the entire eye area. It has the applicator, the metal tip, and you squeeze just a little bit out and you go in the eye area and push. This helps with fluid, and sometimes you've got pockets of fluid in here like I do, and you just have to move it around. And then you continue on and you go on top, because it is also a firming eye cream, and it takes care of sagging eyelids and helps with firmness there. So the eye area is treated and massaged. And that really takes care of your at-home spa care. I listened to you, and I wanted to make sure that I featured products that really target your areas of concern. They're my areas too. You know, like I said, we can't fully turn back the hands of time, and we're foolish to think so. But we can definitely be proactive in how we treat our skin and preventive, which leads me to two other things. I don't care what kind of sunscreen I prefer it to be a natural product. All right, so I do care because I care about you. So I would prefer you to use a clean beauty product when it comes to sunscreen. By the way, this is all paraben free and cruelty free, everything I featured. But I really love this Beekman 1802 Milk Primer Broad Spectrum SPF, and it has goat milk, colostrum, and milk probiotic. This is a totally clean product. So when I talk about pro-aging, I cannot end the discussion without featuring a sunscreen, because I was a fool most of my years and did not use sunscreen. And what I love about this is that it's a primer. So, you know, the next step would be putting on your makeup, and it offers the SPF naturally, and it also has a pore minimizing effect. So, winner, winner. I just have to share a find. Before I went on my vacation, I was looking for a clean, full body sunscreen. And the one thing that has just bugged me to death about most of them is that they just leave this white chalky look. And it's like, yo, you know, I have worked here on my self tan. I've got tan in a can, and now I'm putting white chalky stuff on me. What the heck? I'm not doing it. So, continuing with the clean beauty, I found this product by Kopari. Oh my gosh, can I just read this to you? SPF 50, Sun Shield Body Glow, Broad Spectrum, UVA, UVB, 40-minute sweat and water resistant, PABA free, totally clean. But what is amazing about this stuff, is it's a gel. And as you can see, it's got kind of a gold shimmer to it. And when you put it on, you get a little glisten, a little glow, has sort of like a gel oil feel to it, and no white. No white. SPF 50. And the smell. Oh my gosh, literally, I have found my all-time favorite sunscreen. So I just had to share. I mean, this was post-trip, and since we're protecting our skin and we're being diligent with SPF, this, by the way, killer in the summer months when you're wearing sundresses and whatnot, and you want kind of that body oil glow, all you need is this. All you need is this, and you're covered. Anyway, spa care at home. I've given you some buzzwords of what to look for in skincare. I particularly like this line because it is their focal point, Strivectin, when it comes to firmness, elasticity, crepiness, all of that, which is why I honed in. But feel free to use whatever it is that you feel suits you, or kind of dig through what you have, take a look at your regimen, see if there are any items missing from that protocol to help you treat the areas that you feel need to be treated. Aging is a natural part of the process. We're all going to get older. We're all going to get lines and wrinkles, and there's no escaping that. And it's a fallacy, and I think a false mindset and pretense to think that you can fully escape it. But I think a lot of us want to age gracefully. We want to minimize the impact of all of that sun damage through the years that we had. I mean, let's face it, when we grew up in the 70s and 80s, it was full on, full blast sun, and now we're paying the price when it comes to spottiness in our skin, a lack of elasticity and firmness and all of that. Those are natural parts of aging, but for us sun worshipers as kids, man, it really hit the gas. Take care of your skin, the biggest organ that you have. It's precious. It does so much for us, so let's do so much for it. I'm already feeling firmer and better. Go out, be bold and be blessed, and I'll see you next Thursday at 1 p.m. Central.